Capital Area Road and Bridges District, Mr. Wally Avera.
Thank you. For those that don't know, I'm Wally Avera, and I'm an appointed designee for Parish President Randy DeLatte for the Capital Area Roads and Bridges District, CARB-D for short. CARB-D was created in 2018 for the purpose of planning, finance, and building of the new Mississippi River Bridge crossing and connectors relating to it, specifically south of Interstate 10 and down to north of Sunshine River Bridge in Donaldsonville, and be connecting LA 1 to LA 30. CARB-D has 7 members consisting of parish presidents of West Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge, Iberville, Ascension, Livingston, has a governor's appointee, and has a member of the DOTD is also on it, so 7 of us. Currently, the planning phase of the CARB-D was initially in 2020. They had 32 alternative crossing locations. That was narrowed down in the spring of 2022 to 10 locations. And late summer of 22, they was narrowed down to 3 alternative crossings, which is where we are now. The next phase is environmental impact evaluation phase. The anticipation completion of that should be done by Q4 of 2025. After that's completed, then they'll have public meetings in several of the parishes to get public input on where they're going to be crossing and see how it affects people and their input on it. After that construction phase, timing for the construction is completion is heavily relies on the funding availability, of course, and the construction type of the bridge. So at several locations, it can be 2 pylons, and other locations it needs to be 3, so it can impact the price of the bridge altogether. The earliest that the project could be completed would be 2033 if everything went perfect, and that never happens. So take that as you will. So the biggest thing is some funding for this, which is what CARB-D is. CARB-D is a taxing district. So our job is to come up with the funding for it. So some federal money will be available for the project. There's state money, but there's also got to be some local money that's got to come from tolls or from taxes, either general sales taxes or automobile taxes. Sales of automobiles can go toward that if it's voted in by the people, of course. So the sales tax route, the 5 parishes will be voting independently for the taxes. And only the parishes that approve the taxes by vote of the people will provide the funding for the project. At this point, the district would like to have our approval to perform a poll to gauge how the parish, the people of each parish are receptive to a sales tax and to help fund the project. This wouldn't cost any additional money because there's already been some money that's been grant money to start the project to get things underway. So being a lifetime resident of Livingston Parish, I could answer the polling question in my sleep, all right? But I'm willing to give this project a chance at being successful. So I want to address the Parish Council, and I want it to be known and on public record that we're okay with polling the citizens to get their pulse on introducing a new tax. But make no mistake about it. I speak for myself, Parish President Randy DeLatte, and many of you that I've spoke to, that Livingston Parish government in no way endorses any type of tax proposal for this project. We just allow them to take a poll and get the pulse of the people. That's really all I have for it right now. If anyone has any questions, I'll be glad to answer them after the meeting. And if anyone wants some online information, they can go to Mississippi River Bridge South. So it's mrbsouth.com, and they keep it updated a little bit. We have quarterly meetings, and that usually gets updated after the meeting each quarter.
So you're asking for us to give you
basically just informing the council and the public that we have to vote as CARB-D members if we will allow them to spend the money on polling.
Okay.
Since the money's already there, we're going to go ahead and tell them they can do the polling, but in no way, shape, or form are we endorsing the tax proposal, and the polling should not say anything of that sort.
Reflect that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good? All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.